Here with that good live arm delivers. Brendan Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base hit left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Webb, 6'1" righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Donovan on at first, nobody out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Out to short, Luciano. In the hole, jump throw. He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
So, man aboard. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. And there's a foul ball. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Here's your 1. To short, could be 2. Luciano tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That misses the zone. 1-0. Two runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
In the air, right field. Conforto makes the catch. And that is that. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, it's Sonny Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side. Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second. The second base.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Arenado drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one fouled off. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
Webb back to work. There's the strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
On the ground at first. Wade steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Clips the corner. Strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That one gets down for a hit. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second safely.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Goes down looking. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And there's a strike.
2-1.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Michael Conforto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the count is even. One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one off the outside edge. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Gorman throws on to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Brendan Donovan. And he deals. That one missing inside. Next pitch misses way outside. And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fastball for a strike. 2-2 now. And another ball. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Goldie, the next to hit, takes outside. Well struck right field. Conforto going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Now he launches a throw over his head. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the inning, Austin Slater stands in.
No left fielder. Austin Slater.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
He swings and fouls one off. And he grounds one to the right side. Gorman. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Marco Luciano.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Marco Luciano. That catches the corner. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So here's Wade now. Grounded out his first time up. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Two outs. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit down the line. Luciano rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 on with 2 away. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Nootbaar on the move, heading back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Nolan Arenado. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Contreras, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Arenado gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. This one popped up right side. Estrada on the move. Dives and makes the catch.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it. Knows that the outfielder's not going to get there. Lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Way out front for strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the
Luciano to second, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go, bottom four. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. The wind and the pitch. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the three-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on two pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. That is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. The right-hander back to work. That one way outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. 1 out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Edman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Outside. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Caught him looking for the K. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Inside, just missed.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The wind of the pitch. Chapman gets a piece there. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-2. On the ground to the left. Arenado fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Kicks and fires. The Giants trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Ball 2.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Patrick Bailey.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Two down, nobody on. And takes low for ball one. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Brendan Donovan. Webb back to work. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast as fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Righty to the plate. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. 1 for 2. That one missed. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Over to Luciano. Turns it, and yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave them stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the sixth, Marco Luciano. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Kicks and deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, Gorman tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyro.
And here is Tyro Estrada. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
And that one almost hit him. Next offering is outside. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And there's a base hit to left. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And up next for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. Not even close there. 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. Ripped to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Black.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Here comes the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. High fly ball out into left center field. Slater gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. Black, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one way inside. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Fought off foul. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses, struck him out. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they hold the 2-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Michael Conforto will climb in. The pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanni Gallegos up and throwing. Romero warming up as well. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Chapman in the box again, takes the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Outside low, and 1-1. The Cardinals trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now back, left fielder, Austin.
One gone runner at first.
Slater.
Now the left fielder, Austin Slater, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Dives and he can't hang on. Recovers in time to get the force. And now they have a base runner at second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Man at second. And that's outside, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Black back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 here. And another ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Slater gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
And a foul ball, third base side. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Donovan at the plate and takes high there. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Falling behind 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Estrada whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And it's through for a hit. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 3. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one gets down for a hit. Lead runner around second. To third. In there. He's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Sonny Gray will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jojo Romero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now snap throw to first. Estrada gets back easily. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley preparing to come on if needed. Kittredge getting loose as well. Two on, one out. That pitch clips the outside corner. Now 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. That one close. Rule the ball. Ball 3. Jorge Soler waits to bat for the Giants. The 3-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now, Jorge Soler. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Two on, two outs. Inside, almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Third out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And we're back. We go to the 9th, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So, man aboard, Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Whips it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And delivers outside. The 1-1. Foul ball. Man at second. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the catcher to hit, Wilson Contreras. And that's outside. Hard hit, right side. And that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Boo, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Chapman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Tying run at the plate. Way inside.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
-0. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. So the tying run at second. Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a curve misses outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2 now. And another ball. Patrick Bailey on deck for San Francisco. With the winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Golden opportunity right here. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That just misses, and the count is 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Right down to shoot. 1-2. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
He's 2 outs away. Marco Luciano, the next to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. That one missed.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Now this is in the air down the line. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Logan Webb.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Brendan Donovan leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. It's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you've got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one is inside.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
One out, bases empty. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. One down, bases empty. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Goldie, the base runner at first with 1 out. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Sonny Gray.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. And another ball. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one ripped. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Man at second. That one inside, and that's ball two.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Just missed. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Inside ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Two on, one out. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler. And fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 on, 1 out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and fires. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Just missed. Two outs.
Ball, that's down.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Wade over at second. Estrada at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Matt Chapman waits to bat for the Giants. 2 on, 2 outs. That's in there, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging. Giants leave a couple scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nolan Arenado. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Second inning here, no score. Bounced out to short. Tosses across to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Here's Nolan Gorman. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. The right-hander back to work. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And the 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one hit to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now Patrick Bailey. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. In the air to left center. Edman sprinting for this one. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Francisco, on to the third inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the third, no score. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. The 2-1.
That's outside.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Over to first, and he's saved. Out towards left center. On the move. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. And he beats it. He's safe. And now the DH, Brendan Donovan. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Edman, the lead runner out at second. Win over at first with 1 away. Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Luciano. Gray back to work. That one misses, and that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2-1. The pitch. And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a curve misses outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar snags it on the run.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman,
Tyro Estrada will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
A little bit high, and it's 1-0. And a good eye there. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. It's 2-2. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. Sent down on strikes. Called strike three, and a fastball up in the zone. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Curveball over for a called strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. A little out front there as he swings through it. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, no score. On to the fourth. Now up for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Close, but call the ball. 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now back, right fielder,
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Nootbaar, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Chopped to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's already singled in this game. Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals.
Nope.
Just missed.
Outside.
And that's outside. Now 2-0. Webb, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he deals. Strike 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Goldie. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now back, right fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Upstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
Conforto stands at first with one out. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater stands in. Ground.